All right. Welcome back for another Waterbox update. I'm running this one with the orange lens filter, so we got a little bit more color popping. Looks nice. I should have been doing this earlier. Let me know if you guys like how this looks. I just want to do a quick update video. Getting later in the day, so things are starting to close up, so I'm trying to make this one quick. I think since the last video I placed these two gonies here. They were down on the sand before, but they seem to be pretty happy. There's a lot of flow there, and they're letting it happen. They're dealing with it. This guy down here is normally a little more extended, but I think because it's getting later and the lights are coming down, it's brought in a bit. The poor cotton candy torch is still fighting along. It's interesting. In the morning, it's pretty extended. You know, as the day goes, it just kind of pulls in more. So I don't know. It's fighting, but I'm still worried about it. It's been ongoing, and I just realized this hammer fell down at some point here. And to get that placed immediately, get that back. Yeah, it was one of the ones that were back here on the back of the rockscape, and I knocked it off the other day when I was cleaning. I was trying to get rid of some hair algae. Which has gotten better. There's still some along the bottom down here. You can see it on the glass. And I might have some diatoms. I haven't seen many copepods left over in there, so I might need to order some more and, get them working. They did clean the diatoms and the sand off pretty well. Yeah, should have done this earlier today. This scully here is kind of starting to close up a bit, tighten up a bit. It's flipped around right now. I think the conch flipped it, but there is another goni there that was on the left side I've been talking about. It's doing okay down there. It's actually extending a little bit better at that spot. And then I've got this acan to the left and acan over here to the right that I'm eventually going to place here. I need to get on that too. They've been in there for over a week, kind of getting settled in. What else is going on? Oh, I wanted to start posting my parameters too. So let's see, I'll do a little signal cue. Hopefully I'll edit that so it pops up after and we can look at them, but parameters have been pretty steady. I noticed when the torches aren't happy, my alkalinity is getting low. I've been trying to keep it around like 8.5, but when it gets down to around 8 or lower, they definitely do not extend as much. So I'm trying to make sure I'm checking that every day or so. Do not know what's going on over here with these two fish right now. They're like, Blenny's freaking out. Okay. But yeah, I'm keeping the magnesium high as well. I'm trying to get it around 1450 to 1500. I'm seeing feedback online that'll help them. What else is going on? Oh, I goofed. So these other chaos guys are opening up. I had moved the white zombie over here, but I actually pulled that rock to brush off the hair algae, and I squished the white zombie like an idiot. I was wearing the big like gloves that go up your arm, and I was just holding the rock wrong and did not realize where my thumb was, and I just totally squished it, so I had to pull that off. That was annoying. I was mad at myself for that one. Other than that, things are going pretty steady. Fish are happy. There's this hammer back here I got recently that I'm probably going to put where this hammer is currently floating around. I really need to place it. Thing keeps getting bumped. I don't know if it's probably the fish doing it or one of the big crabs knocking it out of the way. What else is going on? Sand bed's gotten really thin from me pulling out hair algae, so I'm gonna probably put some sand back on there. I also noticed some of this stuff on the side here that I thought was hair algae may actually be, oh man, how is it pronounced? Oh, I should have looked it up before the video, but like diotate, something with diotate and then something with an H. It's kind of, it's not like a long extended flow like the hair algae. It's got a kind of like a stalk and then these little like pieces that fan out to like catch the debris in the water column to catch nitrates. I read, you know, that stuff also, like, algae grows when there's high nitrates to bring that down. I'm around 10 right now, which I like. I originally kind of boosted it up from being like close to 0 to 5-ish. I've been doing an API test, so I don't have an exact number. I need to get HANA testers. I think I said that last video. But I was trying to get the nitrates up just to see if that would make the cotton candy torch happier, and that did not change. So probably just let that go back down. I don't know. I like around 5 or 10, especially for like the Zoas, the Acans. They seem to be happy with that. The hammers have actually always seemingly been quite happy, even with these different parameter movements. The Gonis, same thing, always been happy. And again, my 2 top torches have been always pretty happy. This new guy seems to be like in the middle of how happy it is, and then the cotton candy just been grumpy. So I'm gonna keep things going. Always try to keep things steady. Keeping that alkalinity a little higher and getting the magnesia up. See how things go. What's going on over here? There is this little party going on in the corner here. We've got the conch, a turbo snail, and a hermit crab that climbed up on top of the turbo snail. And then the bumblebees as well. I don't know, I guess that corner's super dirty or something. Everybody's hanging out there. Little mosh pit in the corner. Little doggy pile. Super random. Just grab some of this stuff. Yeah, the colors look way nicer with this lens filter. Yeah, 24K looks crazy with the filter. Still feel like stuff's a little bleached out. I mean, it's not terrible, but the darker colors in there, I'd really like them to be darker. The Dragon Soul looks pretty good with like my naked eye. It's hard to see on this, but like how I'm looking at it, pretty dark on the bottom. Just wanted to extend more. Let's see here, get a side shot here. What are these guys doing? I need to find like a blue or purplish hammer to put on the right so that I didn't break up some of this color. The camera's not really getting the one on the left here. It's more of a peach. That's the peach hammer. Kind of looks more goldish yellow. And the gold one in the middle looks more yellow. We'll see how it looks after this. I'm assuming what my eye sees from the lens is kind of how the video is going to be. And I got that newer bubble tip Recordia, not Recordia, bounce mushroom. And then the Ceres snail's out cruising. But this new mushroom seems to be happy in this little corner spot. Not too much flow, not too much light. Got that big old bouncing bubble on the top. But yeah, things are cruising along. Those A-cans. All right. Thanks for checking out the video. I'll see you guys on the next one.